Howdy fellow cats, welcome back to another video. Today we were planning on doing Zeta Labs, turning people into nuggies, and then going ahead and trying to riot and raid in the facility, but unfortunately that did not work out at all. So there was our SRS that were killing the patients, there was HF and patients that were killing me. It's just, Zeta Labs is a hard team. As a whole, Zeta Labs is a hard team to get things to work out and for tests to work out properly. It's just not an easy or good time. So unfortunately, we were unable to do that. And I also forgot to unmute my microphone when I recorded the small little bit that I had with the people who did show up and wanted to help me out. So, for those of you who are watching, there will be a clip that I'm going to show on screen right now of me hanging out with the people who decided to help me out. And I want to give a huge shout out to them for at least trying their best to help me out. So here's the clip now. After you guys saw that clip, hopefully you guys understand the pain and suffering I went through just to try and make that video work. Yeah, I saw a lot of comments about make people into nuggies for your Zeta Labs video, and I really wanted to. But yeah, it turns out that's actually surprisingly very difficult to do. So instead, we're just going to click heads again as Zeta Labs, and we're going to enjoy ourselves pretty much. And ironically as well, we have a good old heist to deal with as well, so we're going to go ahead and try to get the heist done. But that's fine with me. Heists are fun, and look at how many beautiful Zeta Labs there are. Zeta Labs gang. I just want to make nuggets. I feel you. I feel you. Seriously though, guys, I genuinely tried for at least like 12 minutes plus. I wanted to get enough patients, and we got like 2 to 3 different groups of patients, and they just kept getting killed. And if they weren't getting killed, I was getting killed. It was not ideal at all, and I'm really big sad about it. But well, you win some, you lose some. So instead, we're gonna click heads. That is, if there is any bad guys for me to shoot. I'm also gonna see if there was any updates to the game, because if there was any more updates, then I'll read them out to you as well. Okay, after looking at the update log, the 2 biggest updates were the missile strike now has a end log thing. That one little computer-esque style thing has an actual informative thing to it. Now, it basically just gives you more information based on who called the missile. And that wasn't the case beforehand, so that exists now. As well as improved shanks for those who are outlaw on the patient team. If you are outlaw on patient team, you get an improved shank, which basically I think it does like 1 less hit to kill with the improved shank if you have it. So it's 1 less hit to kill someone with the improved shank than it is with the normal shank. So it's pretty good, I would say. Where are the bad people so I can click on them? Howdy. I can't find any bad guys, so I'm gonna go search for bad guys. I want to find bad guys. And again, there's only like 2 bad guys in the game. Oh my lord, I almost died. That could have been bad. I also have Desperado on for some reason, so now I'm big hurting. Now I'm gonna go get myself a good old soda, and then hopefully next time I die, I'll just, you know, get my tactician on. Unfortunately, since not all this went as planned, you guys may not be getting a long Blacksite Zeta video, but I promise you guys I'll try my best. This is just not ideal by any means. Open sesame. Alright. Now that we got ourselves a soda, we can actually do things again. Surprisingly, we're almost met with pretty much no resistance when it came to this heist. I would love to switch to HF and actually cause a bit of a ruckus and an actual fight. But, yeah, I decided that I wanted to fail at doing tests in Zeta Labs. It's so hard. Alright, so let me explain basically what happened, right? I joined a public server, and I left my joins on, and I was like, alright, everyone, we're gonna have a game night recording on my Discord server. And then I got a bunch of people in there. And then what happened is that I was running to patient housing as a Zeta Labs, and it worked out a little bit. And then I died a couple times, and then finally we got a group of people to be patients and come over to the Zeta Labs testing area. And then next thing you know, we get to the testing area, and there's an SRS there who beams and destroys every single patient there. So we tried our best, but it's so surprisingly difficult to make it work out in the perfect way. But I tried for you guys. So again, big shout out to the people who helped me. But oh man, Was that painful? I'm really wondering where the bad guys are at, though. I mean, I don't think that there's a lot of bad guys in this server, so where there's probably not going to be a lot of action. I think I'm going to swap teams to the HF, and I think I'm going to turn things more interesting. Time to make things more interesting. We're going to go ahead and hop onto the HF team after we get our beautiful passive income real quick. Once we get that, we'll go ahead and swap teams. All right, we got that. We almost ranked up as well from that, so we're going to go ahead, swap teams to HF. And let's go ahead and make things more interesting. I'm sorry for those who actually wanted to see me play as Zeta Labs, but there was just not enough, oh my lord. There was just not enough bad guys pretty much to make things interesting. So instead, I've decided that I'm going to try and go HF to make things more interesting. I'll do my best with whoever decide to join me on HF to try and make this a whole lot more interesting. We have like 7 minutes left to win the heist. And I think we're just going to go and try to get the dub if possible, if that's the case. I mean, honestly, we have 7 minutes to fight an entire server, so we're about to find out, that's for sure. Oh, man, I whipped around a corner and got destroyed, but we have a lot of HF pushing in. Alright, I like to see that. I like to see that. By the way, if you guys are ever wondering why HF is my favorite team, this is the reason why. If you ever need action, just pure action, you can just join the team and you get to enjoy yourself. That's why I love HF. I know that it's locked behind a game pass and all that, but I'm telling you guys, if you guys love Blacksite Zeta, you guys would love the HF team as well. That is, unless you don't like combat in the game, then maybe you guys wouldn't like this team all that much, to be honest. Alright, we got 2 people down. We're gonna drop here, make that guy confused for a moment. Alright, we got that guy. Let's keep pushing forward. Oh, the patient's pushed up somehow? What's going on? Wait, we got it? How did we get this? How did we get the drill? Let's go. Base says that we got in the drill because Base is just too good at the game. If you guys are ever wondering why I push my camera against this wall, it's because it gives me a better angle to fight the facility. Alright, they're pushing up on us. I don't have a shotgun, unfortunately. Oh, that's a lot of them. Well, I mean, I guess that happened. So many of them just pushed in. You see, it's fine if we do not win. It's just I wanted a little bit more action. And as you guys can see, well, we got it already. We somehow took over the entire area, and then we somehow lost it, and there was like a big flood of just facility personnel. So it definitely made things a lot more interesting, if you ask me. By the way, for anyone who is in my game that's my fan or anything like that, thank you guys for being here and playing the game with me and saying hello to me. I really appreciate all you guys. I love seeing you guys around and talking to you. Also, for anyone who's curious, I now have less than 90,000 XP to go to get the full 500,000 XP required for HF, and I won't rank up or anything until the mega update part comes out, and that gives me another rank to get on HF, but I'll at least have enough XP to get it, which is a task on its own. I have no idea what just happened. It just feels like they're all kind of like camping those halls real good now. I don't know. It's gotten a lot more difficult, to say the least. I don't think that there is a good or an easy way for me to get into that area to fight for the heist anymore now. There's just a lot of facility personnel, and I think a good amount of them have like the limit bypass thing, and they're on the security teams, which makes things so much more difficult. We're only 4 HF members as well. They didn't really see me, so my problem is these people right here. I'm waiting for that person to stop peeking for a second as well. I'm dead. No! Man, I don't think we're going to be able to do anything from this point forward. I think we're out of luck. When we see how many facility security are on, how many SRS are on, as well as administration, Zeta Labs, intelligence are on, compared to 4 HF, we're gonna lose. So it's just 4 HF versus the world at this point. And right there, I immediately spawn in, I run out into the hallway, I die almost instantaneously. Well, I got 2 kills, and then it ended. Why is it Dark Labs? Team Dark Labs? Is that like the original name for it? I got 1,500 credits and 1,000 XP for Zeta Labs, though. Maybe I'll just switch over to Zeta Labs to check my new rank, because I did rank up on it. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we're probably just gonna end the video, honestly, at that point. Oh, well, I guess that's how I die. We are now a researcher, and we still have 6,000 XP to get to become a senior researcher, and there's still ranks to go after that as well. So I have a long ways to go still on the Zeta Labs team, which I'm surprised is named Dark, like Dark Labs. That's an interesting name. Anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as I enjoy making these videos for you guys. I'm sorry that I wasn't able to get more interesting Zeta Labs content and gameplay, but I tried my best. I genuinely did. I had a whole game night set up and everything to hopefully get people to join me and help me out. It just genuinely did not work out whatsoever, so I apologize. If you guys want to see more content like this one, you guys can leave a like or a comment down below. If you guys want to see more content from me in general, you guys can subscribe, and if you guys want to get notified when I do anything on this channel, you guys can hit the notification bell. Thank you to all my channel members, including my Ascended Nikos, especially my Ascended Nikos, in fact. Thank you guys so very much for supporting me, and without further ado, I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!